The lifeblood of any college football team lies within their ability to continuously bring in top talent. That's why recruiting is everything, and we'll take a look at some of the top incoming recruits for 2018. The Butler Bulldogs recruit GALEN Cox has very good athleticism for a guy his size. At 6'6", 300 pounds, I think the offense he's coming out of in high school really helped prep him for the college level. He shows good ability on pulls, whams, and traps, and has a functional strength you look for at the position. He's going to continue to develop into a very good player. Davidson landed a talented point-of-attack player in GREYSON SONNTAG from Sumter, South Carolina. He has really good spatial awareness, consistently knowing where he is on the field, and shows above-average ability versus the run. You'll see him get up to about 265 pounds and become a consistent problem in the Pioneer League. You don't normally see the amount of polish from wide receivers at the high school level, but Dayton's incoming recruit Michael Drobnik has that in spades, from a route running perspective to excellent hand-eye coordination to knowing how to set up defensive backs using leverage. He has it all and should be a fine player for the Flyers. Listen, I have to preface this before I toss the name out there, but from a pure passing standpoint, from a frame standpoint, and to be honest, from almost a running perspective, Drake's Justin Lamb has a lot of Colin Kaepernick type skills when he was at the University of Nevada. Now, this guy's high school film is impressive, and he's going to get a chance to really develop into a solid collegiate player with the Bulldogs. And speaking of good quarterback play, Marist landed one themselves in Julian McGarvey. Now, McGarvey has some of the best pocket presence I've seen, as he's never fazed by bodies around him and does a great job of keeping his eyes downfield to make a throw. He's also a very good athlete that has no problem in picking up a first down with his legs and shows good touch at all levels of the field. And I really like the game of running back Mario Convenuto, who's going to Morehead State. When you talk about a certain it factor that a player has, the 6', 205-pounder out of Louisville, Kentucky has exactly that. He's a tremendous athlete and shows underrated ability in the passing game and in his ability to pull away from defenders when he gets into the open field. Now, he's not 007, but he's damn near close with how he plays at the line of scrimmage, and the Jacksonville Dolphins hope that defensive end Daniel Craig can be that force along the defensive line that he was in high school. I came away impressed with his hand usage and ability to quickly diagnose and disengage from an offensive lineman to make a play at or behind the line of scrimmage. The University of San Diego's tight end recruit Louis Farrar has something that you don't normally see from high school tight ends nowadays, and that's blocking ability. You can tell he takes pride in his craft and being the best blocker that he can be. That alone can get you on the field early as a collegian, but don't get it twisted. Farrar is a top-notch athlete that has good receiving skills as well. Can you score and can you take the ball away? That's the mantra of football, in my opinion, and that aptly describes Dwight Lawrence of Stetson, who has the ability to do both from the secondary. In high school, he showed that ability to play multiple spots back deep, but I'm guessing he'll find a home at corner for the Hatters and become a standout. Valparaiso landed a really good linebacker in Jake Marinelli. In my opinion, he already plays a college game. You rarely see him out of position, and he's able to aggressively pursue the ball carrier without sacrificing responsibilities. He's going to a great situation, with the Crusaders and linebacker coach Rob Tolson, who will continue to develop him and grow Marinelli's game. So that's a wrap from Football Game Plan's FCS Kickoff. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media accounts, and don't forget to check out and subscribe to the FCS Opening Drive podcast on iTunes and also on SoundCloud, where Dave Hashagen and myself dive deeper into the world of the FCS. And don't forget to subscribe to the Football Game Plan Network on YouTube, where you can find all of our FCS video content at youtube.com/footballgameplan.